you watch the replay, put replay. But if you tag two people or share the broadcast, you and I just became besties. Like, hey, girl. So tag your business bestie. Tag somebody right now, right, that they probably need to get all these business tips. They need to be motivated. They probably need to be inspired. And so we want to make sure we take her with us, right? We all can go to the top. So what we have to understand, this is the world that we're living in currently. And so I want to talk about why self-reliance is important for you, why you're in control, and all the things that I've experienced to this point. And so if you don't know, of course, most people, you guys work a traditional job. Artificial intelligence is real. Okay. So don't be trapped by dogma. What that means is living the results of other people's thinking. Things have changed for all of us. So don't let the noise of other people's opinion drown out your own inner voice. And most importantly, have the courage to follow your heart and intuition, because it already knows what you truly want to become and what you really want to do. And so like myself, I worked in corporate America. So if you don't know, I'm Jerusha, business coach, speaker, radio personality, worked in radio and television, all the things. I actually enjoyed what I did. I just didn't like the time that was spent on somebody else's job after I had my son. So I really just wanted time freedom. And so understand, I'm like a lot of you. I didn't ask anybody for permission to leave corporate America. I decided, based on what I see, this is not going to work. Okay. And so we have to take ownership of the things that we do and also the things that we do not do. Yes, yes. Say, Jerusha. Okay. And so you cannot afford to take the advice of other people who have not been successful in business. Hello, for the people in the back, I can't go ask my uncle who's only been in the military, which is great. We appreciate your services. His whole life. You think I should start a network marketing, direct sales, social retail business, start my own business? You think I should start being online? Why would I ask that person that? They don't know. They don't know what I should do if that was placed in my heart. If God put it in my heart, he didn't have a conference call. He didn't call everybody else up and say, hey, we should talk about what I put in Jerusha's heart. Yes or yes. So other people's experience is not your experience. You better write that down. Don't let someone's success or failure determine what you're going to do. I love that. Don't let someone else's success or failure determine what you're going to do. They said it didn't work. I don't even like when people say that. They said, online businesses don't work. They said home-based businesses don't work. Now, I ain't saying they work all the time. I'm not saying entrepreneurship is easy. Oh, entrepreneurship is tough. Don't get the wrong understanding. It is tough. It's going to require all of you. It requires all of me. However, right, I'm not going on what they said. I'm going on my experiences, what I need to do for me and my family, not what they said. You better vet the source. You better stop listening to people, those people. Who is they? They said it. Did you know they said, this is a true statement without making? Google this. I Googled this. You know what? Google's my best friend. I go with Google. I cheat on my husband with Google. Like Google and anything. The last couple of years, I'm like, all right, Google, doesn't matter what it is. I'm going to find out from the Googles. So Google told me, they say it, Google say it, true data and research. That's why I said vet the source. Research shows 60 to 70% of all marriages will end in divorce. Okay. That's what it said. Resource, data, true information. Why do you think people still want to get married? When for a fact, you have a 30% chance that you're going to make it with that partner, right? Why do you want to still get married? You know why? Because you believe you're different, okay? You believe your relationship is different. You believe you're going to work on your relationship differently than all the other people, than what they said. That's a you problem, right? And when it pertains to a business, you take everyone else's advice. You don't listen then. You listen then. Oh, he's not good for you, but you love him. You still gonna what? Be with him. Girl, he's not good for you. Oh, I love him. It's gonna work, right? And you don't believe anybody else. But as soon as somebody says to you, you can't build a home-based business, you can't go live, you can't do TikToks. Girl, nobody's making money doing TikToks. Girl, nobody's making money doing reels. And you like, oh, they said nobody. But I just gave you stats and statistics about marriage, and you still want to do that. You know, the difference is you believe it. You believe in the relationship more than you believe in yourself and your ability to build a business. Because when we believe something, nobody can stop us. When I believe something is over, like I don't care who says it, and I love my parents, I don't care what you say. If I believe it, I can't be stopped. So you don't believe in what you're saying if you let other people stop you from being your greatest. Never let someone else's success or failure determine what you're going to do. So I encourage you to live up to your full potential and create what you want to happen. Life is not lost by dying. Life is lost by minute, day by day, in all the thousand small uncaring ways. And so I believe everyone should have multiple streams of income. I'm working on it all the time, multiple streams all the time. None of us are immune to what's going on in the economy. There are no guarantees working for somebody else. So get the help you need to grow your businesses. Stop looking for other people to save you. And that's why I learned the online strategies right before the pandemic. No one told me, Jerusha, you should go online because it's going to be a shift in 2020. No one told me that. Guess what? A little voice was right here, like the devil was right here, or the enemy, whatever you want to call it. Then the angel of God was right here. And this one was telling me, you should go online. You should go online. And then this one was like, don't go online. People say. This one was telling me, Jerusha, girl, you should go online. You know, you can start speaking and talking and just learn the skills. And then this one over here was like, don't do it. Now they were fighting every single day. Which one you think won? The one I fed the most. That's the same thing with you. Whoever you're feeding the most will win. So I was feeding this energy over here. Do it scared. And in me doing it, right, just showing up, sharing motivation. That's how I started. It was like, all right, I'll just share what I know for sure. Then I started teaching. Then I started making mistakes. I was like, this is good for me. Then I created the 3-day ride, which is my signature business course. So if you haven't taken that signature business course, it's my passion because I know the pain. I know what it felt like to not know what to do online. So in the 3-day ride, I packed it. So yes, it's open now. Good question. The registration is open now. So you can jump in the 3-day ride. You're going to learn how to overcome objections. You're going to learn how to find your ideal prospects for your product, your services. You're going to learn how to attract people to you. Come on, peoples, right? And so in one account, I don't think it even took me a year to grow this account to over 140,000 followers, right? So I'm going to teach you how to attract the peoples, improving scripts to start conversations and converting those people. But you still have to do it. You still have to take action. I can give you all the resources and the tools, but it still comes down to your actions. Okay. So short form video, live video, and more video is going to help you grow faster. And so if you're stuck in a job that you don't like, I understand. That's why I help people build their businesses online and offline, particularly people who work a traditional job. I help you learn how to leverage and monetize social media because I understand your pain. According to Fortune magazine, robots may steal, I want to say it said 800, 900 million jobs. And you think your plan A, your job is safe. No one is actually safe, right? Unless you work for yourself. So artificial intelligence is the future of humankind. It's more likely that jobs will be replaced by computerization. My son built his own computer recently. I'm just like, yeah, I'm like, He bought all the parts and was so excited about it, staying up 2 a.m., 3 a.m. in the morning. I didn't have to tell him, hey, go to bed. You should do this. He wanted to do it. And so if you're not that excited about what you're doing, you need to change it. And I know what that feels like when you find that thing, you can't stop doing it. You're like, I want to do this all the time. And so I don't care what your job is. it can be replaced. If you dig ditches, a robot will dig better than you. If you're a doctor, because I know people in the medical field like they're always going to need you, they will. But if you're a doctor, a robot will have steadier hands to operate. And I can go on and on and on and on and on. You keep believing they need you. My dear, everyone can be replaced. And I just want you to understand working a full-time job is not enough. And you have time to build something on the side. You do. It's not by accident that you're listening to the sound of my voice today. Stop worrying about what you have to lose and start focusing on what you have to gain. Do not wait for anybody.